team.
Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Your Miami Marlins.
Just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Sandy Alcantara.
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Missed with a changeup, and we're underway.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. Here's the Giants lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Willie Adames in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Adames goes 6'1", 220 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Giants go down quietly. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Miami, and our starting pitcher here today, Logan Webb. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Xavier Edwards, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up. The other way, and out number one on the grab. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. If they're struggling with it, I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Come on,
Connor Norby now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
One down. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. On the corner for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One out, bases empty. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
One strike.
Out to center. Lee under it. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jonah.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
In there at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gets to it with a slide. And that's a great play for the out. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Second inning set to go. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Alcantara back to work. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And it remains 2-2. Out towards left center. Stowers on his way over and makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Lamont.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Let's go, Marlins!
On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next pitch misses. 1-1. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
2 balls.
That one not close, and it's 2-1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And that misses off the outside edge. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Elliot Ramos. Ball one there. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even at 1.
Ball, that's down.
Fouled off. He was late. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Just off the outside part of the plate. Now a pop-up on the infield. Mervis under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 7, the catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
And now Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing.
Look at me, I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose.
Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. That's in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The pitch. That's too
Ball
low.
2.
Now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Griffin Conant. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
2 down, bases empty. Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Late on that fastball.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. That one drilled left field. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Stowers will hit next. And he pumps it a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch just misses. Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one fouled off. Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. Two out, space is empty. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1. Right side. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Just missed. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Outside low, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
On the inside corner for a strike.
3-2.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The batter, number 9.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Xavier Edwards. The next to hit, he's 0 for 1. And there's the strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
A swing and a soft liner. And foul ball. Fortes gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And here is Connor Norby. And that drops in for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped, but foul. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. He did not go around. And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Marlins leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, these Giants just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Willie Adames stands in. Flied out his first time. And Willie fouls one back. The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Now it's Matt Chapman, and that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that one is inside. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now to short, Edwards. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Giants down in order. They still trail 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. He takes it on his own. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
At the plate, Matt Mervis. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the designated
Davison
hitter,
de los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. Doubled in his first AB. There's the strike. De los Santos, just 21 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that
that's
first
too high.
basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Yastrzemski. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. One left for Miami, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Miami, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Alcantara back to work. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
All these Giants, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now batting.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Now it's the DH, Elliot Ramos. He popped out his first time. Just missed. The Marlins leading by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
In the air, left side. Conine has this one sized up. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
Here's the catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that's outside. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
Touches down. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder, Mike
Yastrzemski up here. Went down on strikes his first time through. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Bailey off of first with 2 away. Next offering is outside. 2
2 balls,
that's
2
in.
strikes to count with 2 outs.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Going to have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And up next for San Francisco, Grant McCray. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. First pitch misses.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Next pitch is outside. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Second and third, 2 down. In there at the knees. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. Lee digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering, and it just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Ground ball right side. Mervis takes it to the bag. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Another inning complete, but not before they break up the no-hitter. It's the Marlins 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning. And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. That one catches the corner for a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one ripped to left. Puts it away for the out.
The catcher, number 4, Nick.
So digging in, Nick Fortes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that is out of play. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. Throw into third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, thirdly, he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. He's already homered here in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
That's inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, one out. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that'll load the bases.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Logan Webb won't go any further, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
Eric Miller on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So bases loaded with one away. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch, and he just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch
Ball
down.
one, no strikes.
Base hit, 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Raleigh gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
1 down. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. He's grounded out a couple of times. Popped up, and the infield fly rule call.
Batter's out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt
Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Sean Jelly, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rodriguez also getting ready. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that drops foul. Bases loaded, 2 down. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Way high.
2-2 the count.
That one off the mark, and it's a full count. Swung on, belted. Yastrzemski ranging back. Hauls it in on the warning track. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Tyler Fitzgerald. In for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not
0-1
throwing a
for count.
ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
1 ball,
you can
1
never
strike.
predict baseball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch
That's
is
ball 2.
downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Got him looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, it's great execution to get that fastball inside. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate, but perfectly located. He threw it with conviction. You absolutely do not want to leave it out over the plate.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Alcantara over to first. And he's back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Right through there for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's
That's
a ball.
2.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So here's Wade now. Just
Nope, that's a ball.
missed.
Counts 1-0.
And that one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Conine going back, and it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Up next
Love
for the
how he
Giants,
let that ball
the designated
travel,
hitter,
trusted his
Elliott.
hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And up next for the Giants, Elliott Ramos. First pitch just misses. Man at second. Pop up here, third base side. Edwards sizing this one up. drops into the glove, and there are 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 2. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Anthony Bender, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Tinoco, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Man on second, 2 down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
One ball, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 outs. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval warming up as well. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And it goes just foul. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. So now the DH spot, Davison De Los Santos.
De Los Santos.
And he grounds one to the right side. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 28,
Kyle Stowers now at the plate. That clips the inside corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Stowers checks his swing, appeal to third. Nope, he held back.
Let's go, Miami. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Miami down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Anthony
Marlins,
Bender comes on now.
number
They know
37,
that he can get a
Anthony
right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here comes Mike
Leading off for
Yastrzemski
San
to the
Francisco,
plate.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside low, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been
Up
called
next
a
to the
strike in that
Giants,
location.
The left fielder,
Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Up next to the Giants, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Bender checks the runner. McCray dives back in, but they got him.
Well, when you're the go-ahead run over there at first base, you've got to be extra careful and make sure that you don't get picked off, make sure that you don't get doubled off on a line drive. But right there, maybe just had a mental lapse.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sanchez gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
71.
Tyler Rogers.
Tyler Rogers.
Now the catcher
Leading
up
off
to
for
hit,
the
Nick
Marlins,
Fortes.
the catcher.
He's 2 for 2.
Fortes.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly.
The batter,
No messing
number
around
9.
right there. I could watch
Shortstop,
base hits like that
Xavier.
one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And down the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 3. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. That's down and in. In for a strike, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Line drive, that's a base hit. throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And that one fouled off. And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. Over to first. Safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. Right through there for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. And now the count is even. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from third, in to score. And they take the lead in the 7th.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Now one missed. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-1. Swinging a foul out of play. Line drive, makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Marlins 3 and the Giants 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jesus Tinoco.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Now this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
First pitch misses. Miami's bullpen with some action. Calvin Fauché, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
That one outside. Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that is out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Here's the pitch to Adames. Fouled off down the right side. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That should get the dugout going. It's 3-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here is Matt Chapman. Liner, and this could be trouble. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
He
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And here is Lamont Wade Jr. Fouled off. He was late. To the right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Elliot Ramos to the plate now with a chance to come up big. And ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And there's a ball.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swings and misses. 2-2 now. In the air, right side. Sanchez ranging after it. And that's the third out. The Giants are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
Back
San
now, new
Francisco.
pitcher on the mound as we roll into
Number
the bottom of the
75.
8th. Camilo Doval.
Camilo.
And now,
Leading
Griffin
up for the
Kona.
Marlins, the left fielder, Griffin Kona.
Ball one, no strikes. And another ball.
No strike.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Hard hit, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it
Now
gets.
back,
Got his
the
stride
designated
low,
hitter,
out of the way
David
early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Derek Hill. No outs, runner at first. Davison de los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. That one's in there. That's strike one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Activity in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him walk. That was just nasty.
Kyle Sauer.
And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. And that misses. And that's ball one. One away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Ball.
Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the
That's catcher
stretch
number
after
4.
giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Now at the plate, Nick Fortes. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
That's a ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. And it remains 2-2. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is down low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And a strike on the outside edge. Ball 1 there.
1 strike.
Hill at second. Fortes on at first with 2 down. And a count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. No throw. Safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error.
Well, that at-bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Norton. He's already homered in this game.
Look, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is downstairs.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
So they're all loaded up. Next offering is in for a strike. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it. What a play to end the inning. And the Marlins leave all three. So no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Marlins,
And here comes the closer, Calvin Fauché.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Now here
leading
is
off for San
Patrick
Francisco,
Bailey.
the catcher, number 14, Patrick Bailey.
And that's way high. And that is ball one. That's a little bit low. Hard liner. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. And if you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases. Now the go-ahead run's in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he went around. Just enough that time. So Yaz is struck out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And that one is lifted in the air, and there's two down.
The bat, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. Gets the call. Strike one. And that one cutting but missing down low. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Man at second. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Man on second, 2 down. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Now a chance for Tyler Fitzgerald. That's a strike. With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, left field. Stowers brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Randy Rodriguez. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Walker appears to be getting loose. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
That one missed. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. All tied up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Up and in, and now 3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
High fly ball out into left center field. Lee in and to his right. He's got it. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
And now the first baseman, Matt Mervis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Bailey makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Marlins down quietly. Score remains tied at 3.
Now pitching for
Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Andrew Nardi. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. And the first offering is not close.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And the slider catches the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Hill sizes this one up. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Chapman getting ready to hit. Nardi checks the runner, and he's back in safely. And there's a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Ronnie Enriquez getting ready to go. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That one drifts inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2-2.
In the dirt. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Two down. Next offering misses down and away.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
With the go-ahead run at third, here in the top half of the 10th. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. In the air, out towards right center. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Up next to the
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And here's the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Now they're playing with the lead, and they still have a chance to add on to it. You have to stay aggressive in these at-bats.
There's a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in extra innings. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. On the outside corner, got him looking. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Giants 4 and the Marlins 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Walker.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves
Number 74.
And at the plate for Miami,
Ryan
Derek Hill.
Walker.
Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second, and that misses, and it's 1-1. Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Next is the designated hitter, Davison De Los Santos. 1 for 4 with a double. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
0-2.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Oh, the throw is over his head. Round second, digging for third. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at third. But 1 run scores, and we have a tie ball game. And now for the Marlins, Kyle Stowers.
Kyle Stowers.
Towards first. Wade takes it himself. Marlins set down in order. So they get 1 run, no hits, 1 error, and no one left on. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 4-4.
Now pitching for
Back
the Marlins.
now, we're in extras. And there's a new
Number
arm on the
32.
mound, Ronnie Enriquez.
Ronnie Enriquez.
The batter now, Elliot Ramos. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. That one well upstairs, and it's 2-2. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He will score, and the Giants take the lead. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bailey, the next to hit. And the slider just misses. One on, nobody out, a run in, and here in extra innings. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Squeeze attempt misses.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good job to fight that one off. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's out number 2.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And up next for the Giants, Grant McCray. That's in there. It's 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Two outs. Here's a chopper to short. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's